Tina, you may have convinced Cord and your family that you have changed, but there's no need to try the con on me.
You haven't talked to me in months. You don't know. A whole lot has happened, Gabrielle. Stuff you don't even know about, and I really have changed.
Yes, I'm certain it's made you more cautious. But all this business about not keeping secrets from Cord, I don't buy it.
Why? Why? Because you're still up to your same old tricks, because you're still manipulating people? I mean, why else would you even want to borrow money from me?
You asked to borrow money from me first. That means that you can't go to Cord or your family, which means that you're hiding something.
No, that is where you're wrong. Cord knows all about my little problem.
Tina, you've never had a little problem in your entire life. Anytime you've ever got into trouble, it has been a disaster. So, what's got you tied up now?
You're a damn liar. What's the matter, Robert? Now you know what happened between Tina and me on battling, huh? We proved our love for each other. And now it's going to be Johnny and Tina for the rest of our lives, so beat it.
Well, we don't have to worry about this guy. He's not going anyplace.
I think we should head to the barn.
No, what, and bust up Bo and Sarah's reunion? I don't think so.
That's assuming that Bo and Alex have found Sarah.
Sarah wasn't that far ahead of him. Of course they found her.
And what about Kip? What if he's got her now?
You know, you're making yourself crazy over nothing, Megan. Everybody is going to be okay.
There's obviously something wrong. They should have been back by now.
Listen, if Bo missed Sarah half as much as I missed you...
Jake,
what?
Jake, what? Why hasn't Alex come back to tell us that everything is okay?
Maybe she's on her way back right now as we speak. Speaking of speaking...
What's the matter with you, huh? You don't like this gag on your face? Maybe you'd like to have it taken off.
Megan.
Are you uncomfortable?
Megan.
Maybe you're having problems breathing, or you're scared, you don't really know what's gonna happen. Have a little sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach. Well, then you can see how me and Sarah felt, but you didn't care, did you? No! You just kept right on, right
Megan,
on.
Come on. Leave this guy alone. Let's get out of here. We'll see what's taken Bo and Sarah such a long time. And this jerk will take care of himself.
It's a small problem, nothing we can't handle.
We won't let her get away.
Sarah? You in there? It's me, honey. Sarah?
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Get up, guys. Get up. Tina will never love anyone the way she loves me. Shut up, you're a damn liar. You're a liar. Tell me what happened, huh? Did she refuse to sleep with you? Or did you find out that you couldn't satisfy her now that she's been with a real man? Shut up! Shut up. I'm gonna tell you this one more time. All right, Robert, man, let him go. Let's go. Come on, let him go. Oh, Johnny, you want him in the river? Just give it a whirl. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna teach this guy, Mr. Big Shot, a lesson.
Can I join the party, huh?
Not yet. No, we're good, but not that good. Come on, the other guys are coming.
It's nothing. I just can't ask Clint and Vicky right now for obvious reasons.
So why can't you ask Cord for the money?
Because he doesn't have the money, but I've told him everything.
You mean you've told him everything you want him to know so that he won't walk out on you?
Ah, is that what you're afraid of, Gabrielle? That Max is going to walk out on you as soon as he finds out every little thing that you've done?
I haven't done anything.
Boy, you must be pretty desperate if you're going to ask me for money.
Tina, I need the money to help Max.
Max.
Yes. He's knocked himself out over the Intruder, trying to get it back on its feet. And when he did start to make some progress, the whole thing went up in flames.
I know, I'm sorry. I heard about that.
Well, it gets worse. Dorian pulled the rug out from underneath him by saying that he needed to come up with $10,000, otherwise he was out of the partnership.
Why doesn't he just ask one of his friends, though? Look at Brenda. She's got all that money. I'm sure 10,000 is nothing to her.
I know, but he won't ask anyone, and he would be devastated if he knew that I was trying to raise money.
I would think he would appreciate your help.
No. Tina, you know what a proud man he is. I don't want to embarrass him.
So what are you going to do when you get the money? What are you going to do? Say you won the lottery or something?
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Gabrielle, I think you're underestimating Max.
No, I'm not, Tina. You don't know how terrible it's been for him. He's beginning to feel that he's a complete loser.
Max? I don't know. Max has been down before, but he's never lost confidence in himself.
Well, he's beginning to lose confidence now. And he would be mortified if he knew I was talking about his problem to anyone.
You know I would never do anything to hurt him.
Good. So you won't mention this conversation to anyone, especially Max or his friends?
No, I won't. But look, I want you to do something for me. I want you to tell Max the truth. Just don't keep any secrets from him, Gabrielle, even if you think it's for his own good.
Sorry. You really are taking this new Tina routine to heart, aren't you? You don't have to pretend with me, Tina. If you'd like to practice on me, it's fine. Forgive me if I burst into giggles every once in a while.
I am not pretending with you, Gabrielle. It has not been easy to change, but I have, and I'm glad that I have, especially after running into you.
Oh, I hear the lecture coming now.
Well, you know what? I'm sitting here, and the whole time we're talking, I'm thinking about how much time and energy I have spent wasted just manipulating and deceiving people. I mean, it took up my whole life.
Tina, I'm very pleased that you have found a way to reform yourself. But believe me, I don't need converting. Max and I have always been open and honest with each other.
You know, you sound exactly like I used to. I used to have a million excuses for manipulating people. My God. I mean, I remember that one time when I staged my own suicide so that Cord would feel sympathy for me. And you remember all the hell that we both got when I brought Al back to the States. I mean...
Yes. Yes, I do remember when you staged that suicide. But I don't remember the details that led up to it. How did you do that?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I know it doesn't matter now, but it really does fascinate me.
Where is she?
Megan said you came out here looking for help.
Sarah, come on. If you're in here, come on out. You're safe. Sarah?
Maybe she's hiding out back. I'll go check.
Okay, I'll check the side.
Not a sound.
Sarah!
Sarah, this is Agent Olenov from the FAB. We're here to help you, Sarah. Sarah!
Nothing. Did you see anything?
No sign of her.
You sure?
Well, we both yelled for her. If she was out there, she would have come out.
She's got to be here somewhere.
Oh, we heard you yelling. What's up?
Are you sure this is the barn where Sarah came?
Positive. We both saw a light here. She came here because we thought that someone would be here.
Yeah, but nobody's here. She's not here.
Maybe she kept running.
Running? Where? We don't even know where we are.
Or maybe she went out to the highway to flag down a car for some help. Or maybe she went to find one of these Amish family houses.
No, if she doubled back towards the cottage, we would have seen her.
What has happened to her?
The van.
What?
Maybe she went back to the van to see if she could get that started and get some help.
Alex, we would have seen her if she came back to the
Yeah,
house.
but not if she's hiding in the woods.
Well, let's check that.
Look, what if Kip has caught up with her? I mean, I'm sure he's doing something horrible to her right now.
Megan, try to be positive. He can't get very far without any transportation. And if he does have Sarah, maybe he's taking her back to the cottage.
Jake.
Yeah.
Take Megan. Go check out the van. Fix it so that nobody can drive it away, then check the woods around there.
Okay.
See if Sarah's hiding.
Okay.
Alex, find a phone, call the local police, tell them to set up roadblocks everywhere fast. I'm gonna go back to the highway, check the farmhouses. I'll meet you at the cottage, okay?
Tina, why don't you tell me more about when you staged this fake suicide?
Gabrielle, I don't want to talk about it, okay? It happened a long time ago.
Yes, I know it did. But it was over something important, wasn't it? Cord was threatening to leave you. Yes, he was. And you got his sympathy.
Gabrielle, have you not listened to one word I've said? I have been trying to help you here.
I know you have, and I'm very appreciative. It's just this story sounds great. I really would like to know more about how you staged this fake suicide.
Okay, it worked, but it only worked temporarily, Gabrielle. You know, I just kept having to come up with bigger and bigger lies. You should know from your own experience. I mean, you're the one who ended up in prison.
Yes, and I do remember you were the one sharing my room at the halfway house.
Yeah, and I was also the one who got you pardoned.
Another one of your crazy schemes. But it did work out, I admit.
The truth. Gabrielle, that's what pays off, is the truth. That's it.
Maybe.
Oh, God.
Max.
Yeah.
What on earth happened? Oh, my God.
No, we're fine. No, don't call the ambulance or the cops. We're fine. We look worse than we are.
But you're both hurt. You're bleeding.
You all right?
Yeah.
I'm getting ice. We need ice.
Ice
I think
is
we
good.
should call the police. They've obviously been mugged.
Hey, Gabrielle, look, we weren't mugged. I started this. Old Max over there helped me finish it.
Finish? Finish what? What on earth are you talking about?
I just got into a little disagreement with Johnny D.
You did this with Johnny D.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure did. And a couple of his goons.
Oh, yeah.
And they weren't much help to him, were they, Court?
Oh, they were helping him stomp on my face pretty good until old Max came back. Saved the day.
Yeah, but now they're having a good night's sleep at the waterfront.
Hey, you know, you were pretty good in there, man. I think you go about 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
No, I'd rather take Robin Givens.
I think you have better luck with Mike Tyson.
Oh, I knew Johnny had something to do with this.
Tina, what are you doing here?
Cord, I was here with Gabrielle, and she said you stormed out. I knew I should have gone with you. I knew I should have followed after you.
Well, I'm very glad you didn't, because they obviously could have been carrying guns, and all three of you would be dead right now.
I couldn't let Court do this by himself.
Hey, Max.
Come on.
I owe you one. I mean, big time.
Put it on.
Gabrielle, you better put some ice on that eye. He's starting to get all swole up like bad.
Hey, you should talk.
Yeah, you look
Why
great.
did you go after them?
Look, I had a lot of reasons, all right, Amy?
Okay.
Like what, Cord? What did he say?
I think that's something we should discuss at home, Tina.
Honey, you need to see a doctor. Come on, let's
No.
go. Get up.
Yeah, I think
need
you
to see a
both
doctor.
need to see
Come on.
doctors. I'm gonna call the clinic today.
No, look, don't call
do
Dan.
that.
Don't bother Dan about me. I'm fine. Are you all right, Max?
No, I'm fine. Just fine. Woo-hoo.
Good. Tina, I think we ought to go home.
Yeah, I think so.
Max,
Hey,
what can I say?
be careful. Yeah. See you soon.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's been a ball, man.
Yeah, pleasure.
Well, look, I think we should be going too. Andy, thank you for the ice.
No. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to meet Chuck Wilson here. Please tell me that you told him to wait for me.
I never saw him.
No. Chuck Wilson, yeah, he called, he left a message, he's going to be late. But why don't you go home when he calls? I'll tell him you'll talk to him tomorrow.
No. This is a real important meeting. I gotta be here. Thanks.
Never. Would you make him go home, please?
Look, are you sure how you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Look at me.
No. You want me to stay with you? I'll stay with you.
No. Okay, this might take a long time because I'm gonna stay here until I get the information I need. Okay? And don't worry. No more fights for me today. At least today.
At least today. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye, Andy. Take care of him, please.
Kiss out for me.
I will.
Thanks.
Sheriff, I'm Bo Buchanan. My name's Paulson. We're setting up roadblocks in the area. Any car going in or out will be checked. Okay, I think we ought to get some men to cover that area on the other side of Miller's barn.
Yeah, we're taking care of that, too.
I didn't see any lights out there.
Well, we're bringing in some help from the next county.
The next county? It could be daylight by then.
Well, why don't you give us the lights and we'll search the area ourselves?
Just hold on here, sister.
My name is Olenoff, not your sister.
Olenoff?
Mm-hmm.
You the one who called?
Well, yes, and we appreciate your quick response, but if you don't have the manpower to do the job...
You're
we'll
from the FAB?
Yes, sir. Do you have a problem with that?
Now, you folks don't conduct raids without a battalion of agents.
This was an emergency.
Uh-huh. Well, I gotta say, your little operation here would have been better run by a bunch of school kids. I intend to have a word with your superior about this.
Hey, well, you can talk to anybody you damn well please after we find my wife. Now, I know you're new on this, but you're in it now, so we want results. Now, have you got anything out of this guy?
No, I was about ready to take...
Okay, who hired you to do the kidnapping, huh? Where's Sarah? Where's your partner? You better answer me.
Hey, take it easy, take it easy. Get him out of here.
Have you found Sarah?
No, nobody's found her.
Who are you? I'm Jake Harris, and this is Megan Gordon. That's Sarah's sister.
You were with her when she was kidnapped?
Yes, I was.
Now, I'd like you to come down to the station with me, answer some questions,
No,
file a report.
I'm not going to do any of that until we find my sister.
You are the most ornery bunch of people I've ever run into.
Well, what the hell is this about answers and questions and everything else? Our #1 priority is to find my wife.
It's my #1 priority, too. So back off, son. You're getting a little too close for comfort.
I'm going to the station to call my boss.
That's fine by me. I have a feeling your boss won't be happy to hear from you.
That's my problem, isn't it?
Now, you stay right here and let my men do their jobs. I don't like amateur detectives working in my jurisdiction.
I don't know if that guy is on our side or not.
No, he's on our side, though. We just don't like him. He's the best we got right now.
Yo, I think he's a little too damn casual about this whole thing.
Well, Bo, I think you're getting angry at the wrong person. I have a confession to make. I should never have let Sarah leave through that crawl space.
No, Megan, you took a shot at getting rescued.
Yeah, well, she would have been rescued if she'd stayed here.
You had no idea that we were that close to finding you.
Sarah didn't want to leave me. Twice she could have escaped, and she decided to stay. Now, I yelled at her. I told her to go. I'm the one who sent her out there in the dark.
This is not your fault, so don't blame yourself.
Bo, I could see how scared she was. If she had just stayed here, she'd have been safe with us.
Stop doing this to yourself, will you?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this.
Look. We are going to find Sarah, all right? We're all going to stay calm, and we're going to rely on ourselves.
You don't think the sheriff is going to help us?
I think he's going to try, yeah, but he just doesn't have the manpower right now. I'm going to call Rafe.
Good idea.
I'm going to get Rafe out here, and we're going to search for Sarah.
I don't know. You don't think we're causing problems?
I don't care. No, if he arrests me, that's fine. Until he does, I'm going to do everything I can to find my wife.
Okay, I'm with you.
When was the last time I listened to a cop? It was the first time I listened to a cop. You okay?
Yeah.
All right, so where do we start?
We start at that area on the other side of Miller's barn.
Okay, you got it.
No, wait, Jake.
What?
I forgot. You know the kidnapper that we're looking for.
This guy, Kip, I know him.
Yes. Now, remember that day in the park when you thought someone was following me?
No, what? What is it?
There was this guy following her. I didn't like him. He said he was a fan. He wanted an autograph.
Right,
This guy...
that was Kip. He was trying to grab me that day in the park.
Was that guy on Batterley?
No, definitely
No.
not.
He looked nothing like the hoods that hang around with Johnny.
No, his partner didn't either.
So does that mean, Bo, that they're importing these guys from somebody else's territory?
It could be, but maybe Carlo isn't lying. Maybe he doesn't have anything to do with any of this.
Well, then who does?
I don't know. There's no demands for ransom, just that one warning. Silence is gold.
Which means don't testify against Johnny.
Well, hang on a second. Maybe Johnny is the one that's responsible for this. I mean, he's the only one who has anything to gain from it.
Well, did you get a hold of Porter?
Yeah. I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Hello?
Tony?
Hello?
It's Gabrielle.
I'm sorry, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
It's Gabrielle.
I hope you're calling to tell me you've got the money.
No, I wish that was the reason. I'm calling to say goodbye.
Oh, this is a great time to take a vacation, Gabrielle. You steal money from Outlook House and you promised me to pay it back.
You're so angry with me.
Well, give me one reason why I shouldn't be.
I can't. I've humiliated my family. I've hurt you. I've put shame on everyone who worked so hard for Outlook House.
That's right, but feeling sorry for yourself is not going to cut it, Gabrielle. Now, you told me you were going to get the money.
Tony, I tried.
You tried. Well, try harder.
Please don't yell at me.
Well, you should just be glad I'm not talking to the police, that's all.
I know what I did was wrong, and I know that I need punishing. I'm so sorry. I just wish that you and Max and Al didn't have to live with the pain that I've given you. Tony, please, pray for my soul. Pray that I won't be damned for eternity.
Gabrielle. Oh, Gabrielle! Oh, come on, come on.
Let's see. Max is out for the evening with Chuck, and Tony's on his way over now. I think this is all going to work out very nicely indeed.
Sure I'm still bleeding?
Not much, no, it's okay.
What about your jaw? You think it's broken?
No, it's fine.
Well, it must be sore, Cord. I mean, you've hardly said, I'm sorry. You don't want it to get infected. You've hardly said 2 words this whole time. I'm sorry, Cord. This whole thing is my fault. I was sitting there talking to Gabrielle at the restaurant, telling her how she has to be totally honest with people, and here I am. I'm honest with you, and look what happens.
I've had a score to settle with Johnny D for a long time, Tina. I just didn't know how high the stakes were till tonight.
Well, I thought you deserved to know the truth.
I paid your debt back. Had to borrow the 50 grand from Isabel.
That's why you went to see Johnny, to give him the money?
Yes, Tina. Didn't want that lowlife having anything to hold over your head.
I'm sorry, Court, that I didn't tell you about Battley. I mean, I wanted to. I was afraid of your reaction, and, well, I guess I was right. I mean, look, you almost tried to kill him.
No, I didn't want to kill him, Tina. I just wanted him out of our lives for good. I figured just pay him off and get rid of the man. Before I knew it, he hits me with a low blow.
What low blow?
He told me that he slept with you on Battley.
He told you that we slept together on Battley.
Yeah. And he was having a grand old time doing it, too. I mean, he's just laughing, goading me, watching me, waiting for me to just explode. I mean, I go there hoping that I'm just going to pay the man off and just get him out of our lives for good, and bam, I get it right between the eyes.
Court, I'm so sorry. If I'd known that you were going to go to confront Johnny, I would have...
I mean, the man is low life to begin with, right? I mean, I knew that he was like the lowest form of life on Earth. But I gotta tell you, it knocked me out when he just lied to my face about you sleeping with him.
Lied to your face?
Yeah. You should have heard him, man. On second thought, no. No, I'm glad you didn't hear him. The man was disgusting. Like I'm ever gonna believe that you could ever love him, right?
Cord, you know that I had to get close to him on Battley.
Hey, Tina, I know that. You don't have to tell me about that. You certainly don't have to apologize. Hey, we all know what was happening on Battley. That's just the way it was. I mean, you had to cozy up to that pig, and Jake had to get close to Charlotte. I mean, that was it. But, you know, when we come back, that whole thing is over. Everybody knows that, except for Johnny D. No, he's, like, obsessed with you or something.
What else did he say?
He said, that I would never be able to hold on to you. Well, why am I telling you this, Tina? You don't want to hear this.
I do.
No, you don't. You really don't. Because, man, he's garbage. He's like this gutter rat. And the thought of him touching you. I mean, I can't even comprehend him sleeping with you.
Court, I mean, we had to expect this. I mean, think about when he got off the plane. I mean, remember he announced to the whole world that he was going to marry and settle in Landview. You remember? And then the time in the station house when he was there, he kept going on.
But we all thought that it was just a story for the cops or for the media. Who knows? I mean, I never dreamed that he could ever believe something like that. What he thinks now that what, you're going to run away with him? You're going to get married or something?
I mean, Brazil is where he...
Oh, Brazil. He wanted to take you to Brazil.
Yeah, he just kept rambling on one day about, you know, having the good life, you know, having a house, practicing law in Brazil. Brazil.
I guess that's when he, gave you that fancy ring, huh?
Court, I'm sorry, yeah.
You have to apologize, Tina. It wasn't your fault.
I feel like I'm to blame.
Why?
Why?
Something to do with what you said about, if you had known that I went off after Johnny, you would have done something? What is it, Tina? What would you have done?
Porter raked you over the coals?
Uh-huh. You could say he was bouncing off the walls.
Well, what does he expect you to do? Stop off at a regional office, maybe have a dozen meetings before anything is done?
One call to him would have helped. It is highly irregular for me to be out in the field without a partner.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, everything that has been done by the FAB in this case is highly irregular.
So when is he sending some more agents to help us?
That's the bad news. He's not sending anyone.
Well, what the hell is with these people? They're gonna sit around on their butts in Washington and not even look for my wife?
He said they can't spare any more personnel.
I guess that includes you too, huh? Would you sign off the case, hop on an airplane, back to Washington? No, have a nice flight,
I'm
Alex.
not going anywhere. I have every intention of staying on this case. With or without a partner, I'm going to do everything I can to bring Sarah back.
You've got 3 partners right here. What more do you need?
Yeah. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. All right, well, I did speak to some deputies, and I got their advice on some places we can look. Take a look at this map.
Well, if this was real life, I'd be dead by now. Right.
Gabrielle! Gabrielle! Gabrielle, don't do it. Don't do it. Stop. Stop. Get them out of here.
This is my life. I can do what I want now. Go away.
Come on. Come on.
What would you have done, Tina? I ran off after Johnny. You said you would have done something. What?
Just, well, I would have just made sure that you had somebody with you, like Rafe and about a dozen cops.
Yeah, then I wouldn't have the satisfaction of kicking the living hell out of Johnny, huh?
Yeah, well, then maybe you wouldn't have got hurt either. I knew he was going to try and provoke you. If it's rotten, then it's Johnny.
Well, yeah, don't worry about Johnny D. Next couple days, I'm sure he's going to be nursing his wounds, too.
Court, he's going to be madder than ever. I mean, you not only humiliated him, you did it in front of his friends, in front of the people that work for him. I mean, he's going to get really... What if he wants to take revenge? What if he goes around town telling all these lies and...
Who's he going to talk to, Tina? Or who's going to listen to him, I should say. Ow. We all know what happened on Batterley. Everybody knows. Everyone we know and love who was there knows what happened. What, Tina, like anyone's going to believe that you would possibly sleep with that lowlife? Hell, I knew that was a lie the minute it oozed out of his ugly mouth.
Well, I've done some really terrible things, so...
Tina, the man tried to kill Vicky. You couldn't stand the sight of it. I saw the way you reacted when you had to kiss him in the lobby. And that whole time, you were supposed to be getting close with him, right? Well, that's when you and I were getting close ourselves. Reconciling, right? Deciding that we wanted to spend the rest of our lives with each other. Don't worry about Johnny. He's gone for good.
Cord. I don't know. Look, Johnny was supposed to be on trial by now, and we figured he'd be on his way to prison, and he's not. Look what happened. He's out on the street. He always seems to get what he wants.
Not anymore. I ended that tonight.
But what if he doesn't give up? What if...
He's gonna give up. He's not gonna get near you again, Tina. Look, it's, almost a miracle that we made it this far, huh? Considering everything. Nothing's gonna stand in the way of our future. Especially Johnny D.
You hit by a semi, or were you foolish enough to take on Asa?
Have a seat. You want a drink?
No.
Listen, I'm gonna get this story straight before I go after this guy.
I should never have told you anything.
Now, why are you saying that? You didn't tell me the truth?
What the hell? It's a matter of public record. Besides, you got a burr under your saddle. You'll find out anyway.
You better believe it. So it's true. Asa tricked my daddy into selling the mineral rights of our ranch. And then he goes in there with his drilling crew and struck oil.
That's about how it went, yeah.
Yeah. And now Asa is a millionaire. My daddy died a pauper.
Feel real sorry for your pa.
Well, I appreciate your sympathy, Mr. Wilson, but don't you think it's about 30 years too late? And I don't get this, one thing here. If you knew this was going on, why didn't you tell my daddy?
Because I don't turn on my friends. I consider my loyalty to be as important as my word. Your daddy should have taught you that.
Yeah, he taught me that. But he also taught me that you get what you give. Now, as I see it, you gave your friendship and your trust to Asa. And what did he give you? A loyal friend? Is that what you call him?
Look, Max, I'm going to say this for the last time. Don't mess with Asa Jeb Stewart Buchanan, or you'll wind up like me. Forget him. Forget the past. Build your future. That's what counts.
Hey, you can't walk out on me like this.
I've said all I've got to say, Max. You take it to heart, and you won't be sorry.
Come on. It's my life. I can do what I want with it.
No, you don't want to die. You don't want to die. That's why you called me, so I would help you.
I wanted you to help me a few days ago, but you just turned your back on me. Tony, I don't blame you. Oh, God knows I've hurt you. I've used you. I used Brenda. I've committed such a sin. I'm so humiliated.
No, you don't think this is a sin?
It's my only way out. God'll understand.
No, he won't. I won't understand.
Tony, I don't deserve to live.
That is not a decision for you to make.
Then take a vote on it. Okay? I ask everybody at Outlook House.
No, you did wonderful things at Outlook House.
No, I didn't. I hurt everybody that I loved. My life is just worthless.
No. Oh. Gabrielle. Everyone's life is precious.
Not mine. Not mine. All of you would be so much better off without me. I would die if I went back to prison. I couldn't handle it, I'm telling you. I couldn't handle it. If I'm gonna die, I might as well get it over with now.
No. That is never an answer. Believe me.
It is for me. What's the point of living if everybody hates me?
Oh, no one hates you.
You do. I saw it in your eyes.
No. I was angry. I was confused. I can never hate you. I swear, Gabrielle, I can never hate you. You're very special for me. Life is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. You can't just take it away because something goes wrong.
I know that. I don't know what got into me. I seem to be making one mistake after another. I'm not even going to ask you for forgiveness.
No. I mean, in some ways, I was very much at fault. When you needed me, I deserted you. I let my anger get in the way. I wanted to help. I walked away. In some ways, I drove you to this. But believe me, this is not the answer. Believe me. Listen, I'm gonna take these pills. Do you have any more around the house? Do you mind if I check?
I swear those are all I have.
Okay. But you have to promise me one thing. You have to promise me that you're not going to do anything else like this. Gabrielle, you have to promise me that. Yours is not the only life at stake here. What about Al? You think he's going to understand this? He won't. I know you care about him.
Of course I do. I love him more than life itself. Oh, God. Oh, God, what if Max finds out about this? He's not going to find out, is he? You don't have to tell him, do you?
No, I won't tell him.
I don't know why I'm so concerned about that. When he finds out that I've been embezzling money from Outlook House, he'll walk out on me like you did.
No. You forget the past. I'm here by your side, I promise.
No, Tony. I think you should stay away from me. I don't want you to get hurt, and I don't want you to be pulled into all the scandal.
There's not going to be a scandal.
Are you kidding? With everything that I've done, it's going to hit the front page of every newspaper in the country.
No. Don't worry about the scandal. Don't worry about the money.
What?
I'll take care of it.
This is my problem.
No, you can't take it. You can't take care of this problem. I'll figure out a way to do it. Oh God. Look. You get some sleep, all right? I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Is there any way that I can thank you?
You have to remember that you are loved, okay?
People are incredible. They asked to search their barn in the middle of the night. They offer you food while you're doing it.
Look, Sarah has got to be around here somewhere. She couldn't have gotten much farther than the miller's barn.
Could have made it all the way to the highway.
And Kip? What about Kip? Where's he?
I don't know about Kip. I say we call this off until sunup.
No, I'm not going to stop searching tonight.
Megan, you are worn out.
My sister's out there somewhere waiting for us to find her.
I know that, but the police have men at all the roadblocks. We know that the people here are very friendly. If she's in trouble, she knocks on the door, they'll take her in. Everything is going to be okay. Just let's get a couple hours of rest at least, please.
I say we go back to the sheriff's office and we beat the truth out of Lewis.
Lewis isn't going to talk. He won't even tell the sheriff what his real name is.
Look, Megan, why don't you and Jake go back to Landview? Because if Sarah can make it to a phone, I'm sure she's going to call one of us back there.
Well, look, Lucky can stay at your house.
No, I agree with Bo here. We go back to the house just in case, because we've put a big dent in the kidnapper's plan now. They might want to call us with more instructions now.
What, like demanding money?
Not if it's Johnny and Carl.
No.
Well, we don't know that it's them.
Yeah, but somebody is going to call us at some point.
Okay. Tell you what, we'll go back. You call us in the morning, all right? Let's get going.
Hey, we found you. We're going to find Sarah. Hey, Alex, why don't you go with Jake and he'll drop you off at your car?
No, I'm not going anywhere. Well, my mother always said that if you can't do a job right, don't do it at all, and I haven't done this one very well.
Well, I think that you've done it. Agent Olenoff, look, I haven't said it before, but I really do appreciate everything that you've done.
Thank you. Okay. Where haven't we looked?
Why are you doing this to me?
You just behave, you'll be okay.
Damn it, you got it! It's over!
Lewis has already been caught. There's no way he's gonna take the rap by himself. Now your only chance of getting away is to just leave me here and take off.
Damn it, I can't.
All right, look. I'll make a deal with you, all right? We'll find Bo. He'll help you get out of the country if you set me free. He'll do that for you if you let me go.
Sarah, you saw him. Now, I don't know what's going down. I've got to wait for orders.
I didn't see anything, okay? I swear it. I'll keep it to myself. I won't even tell Bo about it.
I can't take that chance. Now, I'm tired of arguing. Either you go in alive or dead. It's up to you.